There's all types of things you can do. There's a million meditations that can be done to help you remember more of who you are. There's a million inspirational books you can read to help you remember more of who you are. But really, knowing yourself comes from experience. If you do not put yourself through experiences, you will never give yourself the opportunity to demonstrate who you are. Remember this. There is really knowing yourself intellectually, where you just ruminate or observe your memories and your opinions and your thoughts, and you formulate this sense of who you are based off that. There's that way of acquiring self-knowledge. And there is also putting yourself into new experiences, putting yourself into uncertainty, putting yourself into a situation that challenges you. And then you'll see who you are. You can't hide, you can't lie from yourself or to yourself. So new experiences are the fastest way to know who you are. See what disturbs you, see what attracts you. See what you do that's almost involuntary. See what you do that is well thought out and structured. See how you engage with the wildness of the world, and you will find yourself quickly. But if you just stay in your bubble and you only get the same type of stimulation, you only get the same type of reflections from the same types of people, you will never know yourself clearly, because you have not given yourself the opportunity to demonstrate who you are. You're only demonstrating certain limited dimensions of self. So our advice to you, challenge yourself. Go on a trip somewhere. Go into a new place, a new location, even somewhere close to home. Strike up a conversation with somebody. Do something a little risky. Do something a little fun. Do something a little silly. Expose yourself to new things, and you will come to know yourself. One of the best ways to know yourself in more of a meditative way would be to just reflect upon your life experiences, not as you, but as an unbiased observer. Watch how you really behaved in a situation. Try to see it from many different angles, from the other person's perspective. And when you get to that level of being able to see yourself in so many ways, you'll know yourself. Your knowledge of who you are will come to you. It's not so much that you get a story. It's not as if you're going to one day say, oh, I was originally from Andromeda, and then I went to Pluto, and then I came to Earth, and between there and Earth, I went to a celestial school and learned these skills, and then I came here. It's not necessarily going to be like that. Knowing yourself is about knowing your strengths, your weaknesses, your values. It's about knowing what is a hell yes for you and what is a hell no for you in your life. Yes? That's what will really serve you. Having a grand narrative about the self and who you are and who you've been. That will only make a pedestal for your ego. You gain no real knowledge or power of the self from that kind of information. It might help you understand yourself a little bit more, but at the end of the day, you're still you. You still have to make your life epic. Especially if you don't want the epicness of your past lives to overshadow this one, you'll certainly have to really give this one all you've got. Because, of course, your past lives, who you've been, they're quite epic stories. So, focus more on the knowledge of self rather than the story of the self and how the self got here. There's a million of them. Instead, focus on really who you are at your core. And what you'll find is that your sense of self will almost be like a feeling that transcends feeling itself. Feeling dialed in, feeling connected to who you are, feeling connected to other people, and feeling in control. Feeling confident, knowing what to do, where to go, how to operate. This is what knowledge of the self brings. So your own reflections will give you that. And the experiences of life itself will give you that.